everybody, Dr. Jody Kinney. So I'm going to do the last in my series of what I call Move Well. So I did a video on flexibility, I did a video on balance, I did a video on cardiovascular, how to get your body moving. The last one, and one of the most important, is doing some kind of light weight training. Weight training, we lose muscle mass, we lose bone density, we lose collagen as we age, we lose growth hormone. You on your own have got to work on increasing and keeping up with your muscle mass and your strength, because that's one of the first things that goes away. So I'm working with just easy 3-pound weights. You can go anywhere from 5 to 8 to 10 to 15, whatever works best for you. So I'm always gonna start with a little bit of bicep curls. Bicep curls are really important. We use the front of our arms a lot. You can do this both at the same time, or if you want to alternate, you could do it that way. But you want to start with, like, I would say 10 to 15 of these at least a day, if not more. And then you always want to do the opposite of that. So we're going to do tricep extensions, which is a way that you can work the backs of your arms, right, ladies? We always want to work the backs of our arms to strengthen. So what you want to do is you want to keep your elbows up nice and high, bend slightly at the waist, and just extend your arms out. This is working the other side of the arm from the bicep, right? And then lastly, you want to do for upper body, nice, easy, gentle shoulder extensions. Now, if working overhead is hard for you, sometimes people have shoulder problems, you can do front and side shoulder raises. So this is still going to work the delt muscles, but it doesn't do that overhead enlisting into the overhead shoulders, which sometimes if people have shoulder problems, that can be hard to do. Again, 10 to 15 of those. If it's too easy with 3-pound weights, go up to 5. If it's too easy with 5-pound weights, go up to 10. You want to constantly be testing yourself. You don't want this to be easy. You want a little bit of work here. And then we're going to do a couple lower body exercises. So the first one I like is just simple lunges. So with your lunges, you want to make sure your knee is directly over your ankle and then push off. And then you're going to do it the other way. You never want your knee to push too far forward over your ankle. You're going to do a good 10 to 15 of these on each leg. And then the last ones I like to do are just squats. Now for squatting, same. You want your butt to sit back. You don't want your knees to be over your ankles or your toes. You want to sit back like you're sitting in a chair and then come up and squeeze. Same thing, just sit down in a chair and come up and squeeze. You should be able to do a good 10 to 15 of these a day too. That's the whole posterior part of the legs. So those are just 5 easy, simple exercises you should be able to do at least 3 times a week to help keep up on your strength training and go up. Make sure you progress up in your weight, progress up in your reps. It's super important as we age to keep up with your muscle mass. All right, Dr. Jody signing off.